the?
So at some point, we're just like hanging out and stuff, and we're barely talking. It's not really like we're having like this great conversation. I mean, it wasn't 100% awful, but it definitely was nothing remotely close to where I imagined a proper date to be, you know?
Right.
Because here I am, way overly dressed to be at a bar.
Wow.
So, at some point, we're listening to people sing, and he's sitting next to me, and he goes, hold on a second, I gotta go to the bathroom. So he gets up to go to the bathroom, and not 30 seconds that he gets up, this motherfucker either he shit his pants or he just farted something fierce.
No! No! No!
Smelled like straight up doo-doo. I couldn't even believe it. Like, I'm like, this is the hell that is my life.
I'm pretty sure he's not a smooth operator, though. I'm just saying.
No, because as soon as I recognized the smell and I turned around, he didn't even make it to the bathroom yet. I just got up and I walked out and never went back again. And it was my favorite bar too, but I never went back.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that didn't work out too well.
I found another karaoke bar to hang out with, and I befriended those people.
Wow.
And that was it. That's my dating experience.
That sounds fun.
I kissed a dead fish and another man farted at me. Awesome.
That, I gotta tell you, you weren't kidding, boy. I gotta tell you, I don't even know how to respond right now to what you just said. Wow. Alright, well, I'm gonna tell my second worst date I've had. My second one was this one was wow. You think the anchovy was bad? This was 20 times worse. So now I'm driving. I have a car. I'm doing my thing. I'm having fun. All of a sudden, I'm in my I'm going to SCC College. For people who don't know, Long Island, y'all know what it is. It's Suffolk Community College because I came back from Virginia, but that's a whole different story.
13th grade.
Yeah. So I met this girl in my math class. She was really hot. I'm not even gonna lie. She was hot. So then, you know, she said she likes. I was kind of, you know, back then I was still shy. I'm really, really a shy person, to be honest with you. But we're not gonna get into that right now. So she actually started talking to me. So she was telling me that she does racquetball. She was half Puerto Rican, half Oriental. So I'm telling you, when I say she was hot, body and face. So I was kind of taken back. You know, we were just talking out of the blue, and all of a sudden, you know, we're talking about class. She said what I wanted to do. You know, I told her what I wanted to do, stuff like that. And then we set up the date. So I go to pick her up. Well, I met her at the tennis place on Portion Road in Ronkonkoma, you know. And she came out with this really short, because she was playing tennis, obviously, so she, it was indoor. So she comes out, and wow, I didn't realize she had an ass. First, I'll tell you, I was caught off guard with that because you obviously couldn't tell. You know, we're in class, so I couldn't tell. So I was like, whoa, this is gonna be a good night after all. I didn't know. So I decided to take her to the pizza place, and yeah, pizza again, by the way.
Did you not learn your lesson?
Yeah, seriously, but it was more Italian. It was more Italian restaurant, Mama Lombardi's. Mama Lombardi's. We could say just like that. Good place. So we were there, we were chilling. Our waiter was cool. So she goes to go freshen up. She went to the bathroom, and I'm chilling, waiting for her to come back. And she comes back, and I'm looking at her face. I was like, something's different, but I'm not saying anything. And I'm like, what the hell could be so different right now? I'm so taken back. So the waiter comes up and says, "Miss?" And she said, "Yes." He said, "You're missing an eyebrow." Oh.
What?
She
painted that shit.
Yes! Yes! So then, oh my god. So I was so taken back. I was trying to figure out what was wrong, And I'm like, oh my god.
See, that's not even that bad, though.
Okay, I'm not done. Hello, I didn't.
I
Okay.
guess in the whole grand scheme of things, that's really not that bad.
I'm not done yet. Trust me.
It's worse for her than it would be for you.
No, I'm pretty sure I'm not done yet. So she was so embarrassed. Okay, she was embarrassed. So I was like, on my head, she looked hot. Okay, I took it into my head.
She doesn't have eyebrows, but at least she got a booty.
Yeah, and she has something to play with. So I said to myself, I'm not gonna dwell on it. I'm not gonna look up, because if I look up, I'm gonna just stare at the eyebrow missing. I've never seen a painted on eyebrows in my entire life, so I'm just gonna say it like that. So we get to the car, so I drive it back to her place, and it was really cool. I'm sitting there, sitting on the couch. I guess she was living downstairs. Her parents was living upstairs, basement apartment kind of thing. So it's cool, she had her own ship. So it's kind of cool. So it's about 10:30, 10:45, 11 o'clock. Let's just say that. And then I'm saying, it was Friday night. Thank God, classes, awesome. So then, she brings out something to drink. It's cool. So we're just chilling. And all of a sudden, I look over to the other side of the couch and I see a cat. Okay. That's cool. The cat's scared to come out, stuff like that, so it's fine. So then I'm saying to myself, really? And then I look at the cat, and do you know what the cat had around its neck?
What?
A tampon.
What?
Yes. And I'm talking about the tampon that got thrown in the garbage tampon. Yes. Okay, so you think the eyebrow thing was bad? Not so much. Seeing your cat running around with a red substance around his neck was just really like that.
Oh, no.
That was pretty much the end of the night for me. I think because I'm just gonna tell you right now. I'm just gonna tell you just like that. But I'm gonna give everybody a surprise right now. We're gonna actually have a surprise guest on the show right now. If you give us just 2 seconds, Monty, keep talking while I'm doing what I'm doing right now, please. Just let everybody know what's going on.
I feel bad for single people at this point.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You guys have it awful.
Yeah. Yeah.
With as many great people that are out there, there's at least triple the amount of crazy-ass people, and they all seem to... Yeah, I think they're all peruse Facebook and TOS and Match.com.
Don't get me started. Yeah, hold the phone 1 second. Yeah, hold on.
I feel bad for you guys.
Yeah, don't get me started.
Oh.
Yeah.
Go ahead, get started.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm just saying.
I think that some of the...
Yeah, we're live, and I'm doing this right now, by the way.
Oh?
Yes, is this Tracy?
Yeah!
So, Marty, guess who's on the line with us right now?
Is that Marty? Oh my god! I miss you guys!
Hey, how are you?
Oh, how long has it been? I know, oh my god, I don't even tell anybody.
It's too long.
Yeah,
Tracy, just tell your story. I want to hear everybody hear your story. Tell your story, girl.
Oh my god, okay, it's a doozy. Okay, so, I did the internet dating thing again, this is going back, I did it, when I first moved down here to Florida, it was, I guess, 2 years ago, right? Oh, you poor thing, Florida. Oh, you don't even know, wait till you hear the story, okay? So this guy emails me, right, and his profile looks okay, his pictures, he looks cute in his pictures and everything. So, normally I'll talk to somebody for a week or two before I meet him, But he lives an hour away, and, he told me, he's like, well, listen, I'm going to be in your town tomorrow. Can we meet up tomorrow? So I'm like, well, okay. And I made an exception because he was going to be in the area, And, stupid me, I have no clue. I'm old school, old-fashioned when it comes to dating and stuff like that. So he tells me, well, I'll come pick you up. So, like an idiot, I'm like, okay. And I tell him where I live.
Ouch. Number one, ouch. I'm just saying.
I know, but Dad. I know. Well, I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson. So anyway, first of all, he comes to my door looking like he just got off the freaking
Ouch.
His shirt is like all wrinkled. Like it looked like it was like on a ball on the floor, and he just picked it up, put it on. And he had these jeans that were like from like 1985 that they look like they used to be black, but they've been washed so many times that they're now gray.
It's stonewash!
And like, and then these dirty ass sneakers, right? So I'm like, oh my god, like I open the door and I'm like, what am I getting myself into, right? So we go in his car, and he's at this door. I know, right? But now I could be a rude bitch like that, but before I was like, you know.
Oh, you were naive then. That's okay.
Yeah, believe me, internet.
One chance.
Exactly. Now I don't care. But then I didn't know any better. I was an idiot. But anyway, so we go to his car, and he's got this beat up car with duct tape windows, and the thing has dents and rust all over it. So I get in the car, and I'm like, and he goes around the front of the car, opens up the hood, and starts the car.
Wait.
So I'm like, what the hell?
Tell me she didn't get in the car.
What?
You didn't get in the car, right?
I was already in the car.
Oh my god.
So I'm like, oh my god, I'm like, this is totally fucking that shit. It just gets better. So I'm like, oh my god, I'm like, seriously? I'm looking to see, like, if there's a camera crew that's gonna come down and, like, say, surprise, you're on candid camera or something. I'm like, it can't be happening, right?
Okay.
Wow. So he just starts the car or whatever from the from the front of the car. And then he gets in the car, and I'm just like, oh my god. So we drive to Applebee's, and we're at Applebee's. We sit down, and now I'm mortified to be even seen with this guy because he looks like a freaking homeless person.
Child pedophile at this point?
So we're at Applebee's, right?
Uh-huh.
And so I'm like, and I'm just trying to be nice. I'm like, so you've been married before, blah, 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 whatever. So he's like, yeah. He's like, I was married, but I'm going through a divorce right now. He was because, we used to do crack together, but I stopped. But my wife.
Oh,
I swear to God, this is real. I stopped doing crack. I swear to God. He goes, I stopped doing crack. He goes, but my wife didn't. And then I found out she was a prostitute. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I felt like, after I leave here, I have to get a shot. I'm
my God.
Seriously, I'm like, I saw it in the health center, you need to take a shower, and like some battery acid, pour some bleach, oh my God. I seriously, I thought his funk was going to come running across the table and jump on me.
Oh my God.
I was dying, right? So, yeah, he tells me how his wife was a prostitute, and they're crackhead, and all this stuff, and I'm like, okay. And he's like, he goes, but I left her, and I'm doing really good now. And he goes, me and my mom, we bought a trailer together. $1,000 on it.
Kaite!
I'm like, you live in 193. That's the reason why I hate Florida.
Whatever, hater.
Wait a minute, I have to rewind. I left a big important part out. Okay, so we're going back to the car. Okay, I'm in the car, and he gets in the car, and he's like, yeah, I'm really sorry about that. He goes, this car's a piece of crap. He goes, but we got it really cheap. He goes, we picked this car up for like $500, and I'm like, we? He goes, yeah, me and my mom.
Oh, dude.
You and your fucking mom? Really?
Wow.
So then, okay, so whatever. So this is probably his mother's car, or I don't know. But anyway, so we live in a 9,000. The crackhead special. That means somebody.
Exactly. Oh boy! All right, we're down to the last 20. Tracy, we're gonna have to revisit your story. We're down to the last 20 seconds. Oh my God!
Oh my God! There's still more to tell.
All right, we're gonna have to come back to your story, but thank you everybody for listening.
We need a part 2 on this show.
Yes, there will be. We'll have Worst Days Part 2 next week once. Oh my God! Everybody have a great night.